Hey guys, Brandon here again. I just want to bring up one more thing that I found that's quite interesting in regards to this whole referral program change and stuff like that. And before I do that, I want to emphasize again that I don't feel that Tesla owes me anything, or they're obligated to have these awards for owners or anything. It's entirely within their purview if they want to get rid of the whole system and all that kind of stuff. I just think it should be clear what exactly the system is. So anyway, I feel like I remember hearing Musk talk about the referral program and how it was going well, because originally it was the buyer got $1,000 off, and then the referrer got $1,000 in credit towards you could use it towards like service or accessories or I don't know, that kind of stuff. So anyway, it was actually it was like a cash thing, and I remember him saying the reason they came up with $2,000 is that they calculated for each Model S that they sold, having a store and salespeople running the store cost them about $2,000 per vehicle. So that's where they came up with that number. So then I started looking. I was for like descriptions of the initial referral programs, and I found a letter apparently that Elon Musk had written to owners back in, oh shoot, I don't have the date. I think it was June 29th of 2015, which at that time I was not a Model S owner. I got mine in November of 2015, so several months later. Anyway, this letter is extremely interesting because it talks about, this is Musk now talking about, saying word of mouth has been such a major part of how Tesla sales have grown. Their owners are always excited about driving their Model S and sharing things about it. And then he talks about, besides word of mouth, they're also, the other way they sell cars is through stores. These will always be important. And then he says, in reviewing the Tesla cost of sales, we found that it is approximately $2,000 to sell a car through our stores, higher in some areas, lower in others. So he says both ways of reaching potential customers are important, but if we can amplify word of mouth, then we don't need to open as many new stores in the future. And then he goes on to explain the first referral program, which is an experiment based on PayPal referral awards that he did for PayPal, where if you get friends to sign up, you get like money for yourself or whatever. So he says it's worth a try for Tesla. The net result would be lowering our cost by $2,000, allowing us to give that money to our customers. So blah blah blah. First referral program. The buyer gets $1,000, and then the referrer owner will get $1,000 credit in your Tesla account. So the whole point of this letter is to explain the referral program as a way to generate sales without going through physical stores and salespeople, and so basically augment sales through word of mouth organizing. And so the emphasis here is to actually get get out there and get your code public, share the word about Tesla, and accrue people to your referral code, and the more referrals you get, the more rewards you'll get, the happier people will be, and the more the word will get out about Tesla. So there's nothing in here about like, only do this with your close friends and your family. It's just something special for you. No, this is an ad campaign, a word of mouth campaign. That's how it originally was set up. So I think this is pretty important because I feel a little bit vindicated. Actually, not just a little bit. I feel a lot vindicated, because what this means is that YouTubers like me, and not just YouTubers, but bloggers, as well as people talking up Tesla at the superchargers or to their friends or whatever, we're not abusers of the system. Well, we're not the abusers of the system. There certainly are people that are doing that, but we're not the abusers of the system. We're not just complying with it. We actually are the system that was set up and explained by Elon Musk himself. And again, I want to say that Tesla has no obligation to have this referral program. If they want to pull it, it's entirely their prerogative. And I mean, I would be disappointed. I like the referral program, but I I don't expect it as a Tesla owner or anything like that. And I don't even have a problem if they change it either. You know, we used to kind of set it up this way, but now we just want to focus it on immediate friends and family or something like that. It's totally up to them. But what I don't like is where they change it and then they're like, by the way, you guys who are doing it with the old rules are abusing the system. And kind of lumping us all into one category. That's the only thing that I don't like. So Musk's own recent tweet sort of contradicts what he said 2 years ago, actually directly, and maybe he's thinking more of the true abusers, the people who really aren't doing word of mouth sharing. They're just trying to gain something from the system. You know, I totally get wanting to crack down on that. But I really don't think he should have lumped all of us together as it's kind of been construed. And whether he meant to or not, the result has been, you know, I showed the letter that I got, and I don't know for sure if all the other YouTubers did, but I'm assuming they did because they're owners. I don't think I was singled out. Hopefully not. But anyway, so that's it. I don't think I'm going to mention too much more about it. There's been a lot of comments and discussion about it, which I really appreciate. Thank you for those of you who have been very supportive and sort of reaffirming the channel as well as other people's channels as well. And the negative comments, you know, I appreciate those too, all in good discussion and stuff. Yeah. I'm going to continue to make videos because I enjoy videos as a medium. I enjoy sharing about the car. And, you know, I do have a referral code, and I hope that people are able to use it. So, yeah, I'm taking it down from where I've listed it, like in my About section, and I have a lot of videos where I listed it in the description, so I'm gonna go through those and take it out. But if somebody wants to use it, I'm not gonna or asks to use it, I'm not gonna withhold it. So, because I think that is the true intent of the program. So I think that is within complying with even the new description. Because what the letter that I received expressly says is they don't want widespread distribution or widespread advertising of it, and you know, mass marketing of it and stuff. So I'm not going to be doing that. I probably won't be mentioning it that much either way, even separate from having it listed. So anyway, all that to say, I thought this was important enough as a historical point of reference for what was going on that I thought it was worth mentioning. This video ended up a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. So I'll end it here. And like I said, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. So I'm not going to belabor this too much. I feel like I've talked about it too much already. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. I hope it was a little entertaining. There's a like button. Feel free to use it to promote the videos. And as always, I appreciate your viewership and support. I'll see you in the next video.